Hello, this is J Mike, and today I'm going to share some resources I use for preparing for two games that I had this week. I had a really busy week, so I couldn't work a lot on my games, but I managed to make the following stuff I'm going to show you. First, this is a map for a sandbox game. As you can see, we have here rivers, mountains, and lakes, and all names for different places. It's supposed that it's a sort of a fallen empire with lots of ruins, and player characters will start here in this point that's marked as town, because I want them to name the town. Well, as you can see, I choose to make the clearer parts, the lower parts of the land, and the more darker parts are going to be like the mountain tops. I even like draw here a little white on the top, like for marking the peaks of the mountains. Also added some green to show where are forests. And I'm going to show you how I make this map. Okay, this is not okay. This is. I'll have this. Okay, well, I make this in Photoshop. I don't know why it's not recording the little windows here, but I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. First, I went to Filter and press Filter Clouds. It's in Render. Filter, Render, Clouds. Right? And then I went here to Image Adjustments, Posterize, and put some posterize. Well, level probably. Let's put a little more. Okay, level 10. And then just filter and filter gallery and poster edges. So you can see now we have different parts on our map. These lines are a little thicker because this image, for example, I used just a little image, 500 by 500 pixels, and then as I said, I added rivers. Let's pick. I don't know, it's not showing the little windows, but here, just a quick example. We'll draw. Just add a new layer with multiply and draw your rivers. Well, it's just this one, like that. Then you can go and put some outer glow on this river to mark it. Let's put black. Okay, I don't know why it's showing the little windows, but that's the idea. The same, I put some places, names for places with text, and I used the outer glow to make it more readable, like here. You see, they have outer glow white. Okay, so that was one. This was like a super quick way to make a map. But also, besides putting all the names, places, I have here a little chart for the CRs. These are not for the players to see so far, but as you can see, it's just circles showing how the CRs are going to be. As far they get, harder the CR, and marking special places like the mountain. The top of the mountains where there's going to be special monsters. Okay, so that's it for this. Then I'm preparing a dark gritty, post-apocalyptic, but still sword and sorcery game. And I needed some NPCs. So here I have a bunch of NPCs. These are pictures. Well, this one kind of look like a sorcerer, sorceress, so wizard. And where did I get these pictures? I'm going to show you. These are from this website. This website is called This Person Doesn't Exist, and it's an AI that generates random pictures, realistic pictures. If you're playing a fantasy game, most of them are not they are not suitable for that. But from time to time, you will find, well, this could be an elf, probably. Really interesting picture, like the wizard I showed you, or the other picture that could be used for a druid, probably. Okay, yeah, it's not easy to find a picture that suits the fantasy genre, but still, there you have free random faces for your game. Let's see. And finally, other resource that I'm using. This is for my other game. Like the first one's for the sandbox game. This is for the post-apocalyptic game that I'm working on. And for this, I use this website. That is Fantasy City Generator. So it's really cool. See, works the same. You just refresh the page, and it gives you a new city. A little cut here because I'm working on a window that is partially minimized, but you can see here an example, with all the names and stuff. I mark in the options. There's different options here. I'm looking in the options to make it without names, so I could put my own. And this is how mine ended up. Already set it up in Roll20. As you can see, we have a bunch of districts. Already set the names, put the names there. Also with the other glow to make this white line around it. And I modified it a little in Photoshop. Like, for example, these parts of these walls wasn't there, so I put them because it's supposed to be like a ruined city where we have a bunch of districts that have different tribes or clans that are fighting for resources. So I put more walls on the little districts. That way they can protect their territory. And well, that was it for today. I'm going to talk more about these two games in the future. I'm just going to talk about this right now. No, I will leave it for a next video probably. Working on a sort of a system where you can use like desperate moves, like in fighting games. Like all fighting games, you can only use desperate moves when you have low hit points. So I'm working a system like that. But I'm going to show you that in another video, probably with all the other stuff that I'm going to use, the other set of house rules I'm going to use for this game. Well, that's it for today, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I really hope that this helps someone out there that's making a game. And goodbye.